here with Team Sweden, the leader of the men's block after the boys block after the first 3 games. Did you have a game plan going into this squad?
Yeah, we did have a plan. Just focus and have patience. And just play it simple in the beginning and just try to hold the ball in front of you and just keep picking up your spares and just shots and have patience because we know that we can do very high the games.
It seems that you struggled a bit in the first game with the carry and didn't really get the strikes to put together. It seems like spare, strike. How do you mentally come through that?
Yeah, the lanes were, for me, they were very tight. I got around the ball a bit more and then it went down a bit further than I wanted it to, so I got some light hits, but just focus on the spares because we got not 800 but we almost got 200, 796, and that's a good start when you, instead of making all mistakes and going on 700 instead of around 800.
Exactly, and then you really start to hit your stride and you really started to strike it. And the last game was incredible to watch. You guys striked a lot and really hit the pocket all the time. Did you move at all in that game or were you just in an area where you just stand the whole game?
I think we all did some small moves, just like 2-1s, 3-1 and stuff like that. But all of us were standing in the zone and just talking to each other all the time. In the first game, because we were always talking, so we just had our heads up and said we have to have patience and not lose our minds and other things. So we just did small moves in the last game and just tried to get our heads up and just did what we could.
Enjoyed to watch and it was pretty cool. So I'm really excited about tomorrow and looking forward to seeing you again. So congratulations and you're the leader. Og så får vi danskerne på lige, and then we get the Danes on in a bit to talk about their first 3 games and how they felt in the especially the last game where they struggled a bit. See their thoughts about it. So I'm here with Team Denmark, and tell us a bit about the day. How was it, and did you have a game plan going into the day? Today?
Yeah, we had a game plan that was to start in the right, to keep the ball going early, and then get 10 minutes down, and don't start with the public balls.
Yeah, cool. So the first game you came off to a hot start, leading the squad, and how did you walk through the first game?
I think we just staying to our plane and just throwing some good shots. Take one shot at a time. Don't focus on the other countries and how they play.
So in that second game, everybody shooting high Yeah. So the last game you struggled a lot. I know Matthias, you had a good game, but your other guy struggled, and it really seemed like the left lane was the lane to struggle with. How do you?
It was a pretty tough pair. I feel I had the right lane because it was a little bit more hold, but the left lane I should have moved maybe 4 blocks more left and then just keep it tight. But with the same load, I used my left lane. And I had a okay feeling in the left lane, but I didn't see the transition that I should move to the left so much. I just make 2 boards, but I should have made a jump 7 boards.
You would have made a jump if you were supposed to, if you were playing on the same lane again. Yeah. All right. You made it work. What did you do? What did you do so well that you made it work?
After the first couple of shots, we see the ball was going pretty early, and we play some strong balls. And I just the 3 other guys say to me, move a bit balls, and then I just throw my shots. Yeah, that's good.
That was Team Denmark. Thanks for talking to us. Have a great day tomorrow, and hopefully I will see you in the finals.
Good afternoon, young ladies. Good afternoon, spectators. We are playing 3 games today, moving 2 lanes right and 2 lanes left. And when you continue tomorrow, you are continuing the squad like it was unbroken. You will have 15 minutes practice. And please hold back. Once again, welcome to the first block in the girls' team. European Youth Championships 2018. Moving to left to right. You're not ready yet? Okay, good luck to everybody.
And welcome back to the girls' first block in the four-man team. It seems like all of the girls, or most of them, are starting right on top of the topography, right on top of the hooking spots. So they are definitely try to use the topography to their help. Denmark is off to a hot start with 3 strikes. Let's see if Vigga can capture this up with the 4th, and there it is. Denmark got 4 strikes in the first frame, so they're off to a good start. I expect the development here to be a little slower than the boys block. So I would assume all the girls started right, so they can migrate to the left bit by bit. And the fact that they're girls and they'll move as much oil as the boys and do it more to the right, they can make smaller adjustments to stay in the pocket throughout the block. So I don't think we will see the girls as far left as the boys. 1, they don't got the same rev rate, and 2, don't think the lanes are drying up the same. But the approach to the lanes are similar to the boys. Trying to start right to the right and left for the left-handers and stay on top of the and use that to their advantage to try and create more space. Finland is having a slow start with 2 open frames and spare and a strike. It's going to be interesting to see if they can do. And there's a strike for Denmark. It's 5 in a row for Team Denmark. One thing I noticed is Russia is starting on lane 17 and 18. They played with a lot of surface, but they were actually not on top of the topography. They were far left. They were around 3rd, 4th arrow, actually. And they just kept missing right. So it's interesting to see what their idea is about this and what their plan is going into the first game, to see how they're developing. Off to a good start with 3 strikes and 1 open frame for the first 6 shots. (17 and 18) is usually also a pair that hooks a bit more than the other lanes. It's a little bit more friction, and it's earlier on that pair, so you can usually get away with standing a little bit further to the left. But it sure seems like they're a little bit too far to the left. Some of them. But they might feel they have to migrate left as their ball starts to hook soon, if they stays to the right. Team England has started really nice this game. They got a double and a strike and a spare to the other 3. Sweden just got a double to their close-out girl. The other girl was struggling a bit here in the first 2 frames. Sophie Thompson with a strike there to make it 3 in a row. Germany is also off to a good start. There's a triple to their first bowler. It's a strike for Danish Mika Goldback. So Denmark started up with 2 doubles and strike spare for the 2 other girls. On lane 16, let's see if Cecilia can make it 3 in a row. A little bit to the right. it almost picked up soon enough to get a strike. She got 10 pen. Seems like they on 17 and 18 are just playing it a little bit tighter instead of throwing it to the right. So maybe they couldn't get it to work at the outside. I didn't see the first 5 minutes, so maybe that didn't work and they just decided not to use it. Sweden came back with a good frame here in the third frame. They're working on a double, a triple, a strike and a spare. England working on a triple and a double, a strike, and then unfortunately a double frame for Israel. Finland is struggling a bit here to begin with. Same as Netherlands also struggling. But we saw the same thing with the men. Struggling a bit to begin with, and then they figured out, or the lanes maybe got a little bit easier. The more you played on it, and they really started to hit some strikes. Make a goal back with a three-bagger out of the gate. Cecilia with a strike for Denmark. They are now 13 frames without an open. It's really good. Still believe if you can close out all your frames, you are in a good position. Sophie Thompson almost had a good break for a four-bagger. Sweden's Emma is really struggling here to begin with. Just had yet another split. It's really a tough start for her. So hopefully her teammate can strike so she can feel a little bit more loose and get into the game. And the Danes keep filling frames. Mika Goldberg almost had a four-bagger. She got a 10-pen. Sweden with yet another split. They're willing having a hard time figuring out 9 and 10. Seems only that Hannah is really getting control of that pair of Sweden. Same with Finland. They're having a hard time figuring out 3 and 4 also. Got a lot of open frames. Not very many strikes. Not many strikes. But Germany and England is actually going for a good start on 7 and 8. Maybe they have just the lanes get a little bit easier from the beginning with their practice. Sophie Thompson up on lane 7. Looking to get back to striking. There it is. Strike for Sophie. A strike for Francesca also from Germany. It's also back in the strike zone. See if Lucy Williams can get back into it also. Little in. Oh, 4-pin. She missed it a little in. See if Fiorentina from Germany can make her strike for a team. And there is Brooklyn, and maybe that will set her up for the next few frames. She can carry that momentum. The Netherlands also started to strike here. Maybe they're about to get lined up. First two Finnish girls strike their fifth frame also. So maybe the shots are a little bit more loose, and they're starting to strike and throw good shots. The German strikes again. See if Elisa can make it a three-bagger. Gotta push. There it is. Three-bagger for England. The ball can figure that left lane out. She got spare, strike on the right lane, 6-3 on left, and then strike on the right lane again. Marisa strikes for Germany. So nothing but strikes for Germany in fifth frame. A really nice frame. Let's see Isabel. Got a push. She got a 5 split. So she definitely have some troubles with that left lane. But that lane 7 is also a little bit tighter usually than lane 8. That can make her try to move a little bit further right. Maybe she's too much in the red typography, and then the ball just hooks too soon. You see Denmark keep filling frames. Double for Cecilia. Spare for Lena, spare for Megan, and a strike for Mika. Strong start for Denmark. 20 frames, 0 opens. And the Danes are loving it. We got Cecilia up on lane 15. See if she can put together a three-bagger. She struggled yesterday. Oh, that's a horrible split. 8 split for her. She struggled yesterday. It seemed like she threw it a lot slower than she do usually. I think it's due to the nerves, and understandably, of course she's nervous. So hopefully she can keep her speed up today, because she's really special. Germany keeps striking, but they open 2 frames also in the 6th. They got a double and they're working on a double. England keeps filling frames. The spares. Finland struggling. A close-out girl got a three-bagger, but the other girls can't put together any strikes. The Netherlands are filling frames. It's really about filling frames. If you're filling your frames, you have a good shot of going to the middle round here. Your strikes will come. You keep filling frames, the strikes will come. Hannah from Sweden got a 5-bagger and looking for her strike number 6 here on lane 9. And while the other Swedish girls are struggling, Hannah's strikes is really much needed. They really need her to step up and make one more. Let's see. Oh, 10-pen. The Danes have 2 open in this frame. Mika with a double. Very much needed double right there. Russian Polina with a 4-bagger. Also got a few open frames there. Alarmerne er the last 2 goals for Germany keep striking. So the Germans are in a good position so far in the first game. Cecilia from Denmark with a new split open. Let's see how she gets through this mentally. Germany with a washout. See if England's out lane 7. There, great. Well, amazing yesterday, securing gold for Team England. Absolutely out. Finland's closeout girl. Peppy really stepping up with a 4-bagger here. See if she can make it 5 with a 10-pin. Four-bagger for Germany on lane 8. Switzerland started striking here. The 6th and 7th frame. 7 and 8, sorry. See if they can keep it up. Oh, almost. See if Mika from Denmark can make it 3 in a row. Megan just made a double. Lena made a strike. To really help Cecilia out with her open frame. Let's see Mika here. Going for a 3-bagger. There it is. 3-bagger. Strong start by Mika. Really strong start. This is actually Mika's home center. She has bowled here since she started bowling and well, never left. So Mika, who also was a member of the Danish national team who went to Las Vegas to bowl the Women's World Championship. I got Matthias Ankerdal right here, and he wants to say something really smart.
No.
He says he wants to follow me around so he can say something really smart.
Yeah.
You got something to say?
No.
No? So now you're quiet.
Yes.
Really quiet.
Yes.
All right. Germany put together 3 strikes in the 8 frame and a 9 miss. So they're working on a double, a 5 bagger, and a strike. Sweden striking, working on a double, a strike, 2 strikes and a spare. Cecilia with yet another open for Denmark. Line with a strike for a double. Very important. Megan striked again for Denmark for a 3-bagger. And Mika got a 7. Really strong start for Denmark. Let's see if Cecilia can bounce back and give Denmark a little bit up there also. Now that the other girls are striking. So I just got a question of who I think will make it to the medal round, and well, it's gonna be tough, but I would say Sweden is always a very good nation, and they are really striking now. So Finland, I think England is looking pretty good up here, and then Denmark. That would be my prediction for top 4. Not in that order, but my prediction for top 4. Sweden is striking again. 3 strikes in the 8th frame and a 9 spare for Hannah. So they're working on 2 doubles, a strike and a spare. Cecilia's up for Denmark. Mika made a 7 spare. Let's see, lane 16. Hook. So Cecilia got an 8. She left the 1-2. She got it way right, almost in the gutter. But the ball managed to pick up. Need a manageable 8. So Germany just opened 2 frames here. Unless she can convert the split. The 4-6-7. So they're working on a triple, a spare, and Isabel is really struggling this morning. The other girls are bowling towards par. A good start for Simon. Finland. It's a girl deal for Peppy. So they're working on 2 spares and 2 strikes. Thing. 80 under. 78. Netherlands also with a few open frames. Iceland got nothing but open frames in the 9. There's 3 girls on lane 10 and only one of them. Let's see, MS up for Sweden, and she's working on a 3-bagger. See if she can make it 4. They could use a strike here. There it is, great shot. And the Swedes love it. They know it's important. Switzerland with a score of 17-34. That's a decent start. Mika with a strike again. She's bowling great for Denmark right now. Paulina's working on a 6-bagger right now for Russia on late 18. Comes here, and there it is. 7 in a row. She's really keeping Russia in the mix with a 250 score here if she can manage to get one more strike. Get it in close to even. Line, who also struggled a bit yesterday, is coming back strong today with a triple leading up to the 10th frame. Got Cecilia up for Denmark on lane 15. That's a 10-pin. It's a manageable spare. Sweden is finishing the 9th frame off. They got an open, a strike 4 4-bagger, and then 2 spares, leading up to the 10th frame. We got the first German bowler done with the first game with a 183. She fouled the last shot. And then Sophie finished for England with 214. Finish was on lane 7, so I'll get back to that later. And a split again for Sweden. That's gonna be a 150 score for their lead-out girl. Finland is really struggling this game. Already got 2 open frames in the 10th for a 130 and a 150. And the third girl shooting 187. And Lina struck again for Denmark. Important 4-bagger right there. Really making a push right now. It's a tough start for Finland. The Russian started 791. First game, it's a good start for them. Lina almost with a strike again, but 10 pin. Cecilia made 177 to start the first game. We got lane 7 rolling again. Important strike for Emma from Sweden. Give herself a 5-bagger and to give Sweden a little bit of hope in this game. What else left? Oh, missed the hairpin. Strike for Elias for Team England. Strike again for 238. Needs 2 strikes to 238. She missed that one right, and there's an 8. Still 220 right there. And Team England is off to a good start. And Finland is done their game, and they're finishing with 685. So just like the men, they're gonna need a lot of strikes to get back, and they need to fill frames. For England, and 226 right there. Germany's max score is 790. There's a strike there. And Lina is finishing off for Team Denmark with 216. So now you got Megan on her final shot for 212. It's gonna shoot 209. Sweden just struck the first shot in the 10. Judith. Now Mika's up for Denmark. She can shut out to 256. That would give the Danes the lead. As far as I can see. That's good. That's the first. See Team Sweden struck again for a double in the 10th. But Judy can strike the last shot for 199. Sorry. Germany their second shot in the 10th. Their closeout girl. They're gonna shoot around 790. Depends on if Isabel spares. Team England are gonna shoot around even. She spared that one. That will give England 9 over 1809 if she strikes. Germany with 787. Mika with a 9 spare to finish off the game. And the Danes shooting 847 in the first game to lead the squad. Sweden's Hannah just left the 4 pin in the 10th. And they will, with a strike in her final shot, shoot 782. The Netherlands are struggling a bit on 17 and 18. And Denmark are filling frames. Russia on the other hand, are striking a lot on 15-16. Got a 3-bagger, double, spare strike and spare strike. They're off to a hot start here in game 2. Germany is filling frames. A double right there to Pia. Switzerland with some open frames to begin with. Finland with some open frames to begin with. England with a double and an open frame. So in the first game we got Denmark leading. Leading the block. And they are filling frames in this game. Well, they just had an open. Right behind them is England. And then Russia. And then we got Germany finishing up the top 4. Germany is only 7 pins in front of Sweden, who's currently in the 5th spot. Russia just with an open, and now 7. The 3-5-6. For the left-handed Maria from Russia. She spares that one. Mika just with a 2-10 split for Denmark. Russia's lead-out girl Maria is on lane 15 in a minute. Paulina just got an 8. Makeable 8. On lane 16 and trying to pick that up. A strike for Ukraine on lane 14. They need some big games to get back in it. A spare for Paulina from Russia. So they're working on a triple and 2 spares and 1 open. Denmark opened 2 frames in that second frame, and they're working on 1 strike and 1 spare. Cecilia with a spare. The 3rd frame. Ukraine just with another strike. We got Maria Kurshel from Russia working on a 3-bagger. There we go. A 4-bagger right there. Sweden are filling frames. They got 1 double and 1 open through 3 frames. Germany got 1 open and a 3-bagger to work on, and the open almost counts as 2 because of a foul right after a spare. And then an 8 after that foul. Finland's lead-out girl really struggles. She had 134 in the first game, and she started this game with 3 opens. 2 9 misses, 2 single pin misses, and gotta be mentally tough to come back from. England with a much needed strike. Sophie Thompson has started 3-bag, and really important for Team England that she can keep striking until the other girls find the pocket. Sweden with the trouble and the strike. And Team Denmark struck 3 times in that third frame. Only Cecilia didn't get the strike, but managed to get a 9 spare. It's a good frame for those Danes. Switzerland is struggling a lot. The girl who just fouled the frame before got 7-10 in this frame, so that's a tough break for her. And Switzerland is opening frames. Their lead-out girl has started with 3 opens and now another split for her. Finland's Mila is looking for a double here, and it's very much needed. There it is, double there. It's a double for her. They need Peppy to do the same. And strike. And her first shot to make it a double. Third shot. Team England with 3 strikes and an open in the third frame. They're working on 2 single strikes and 3-bagger and an open. Germany's Fionina just got a double. Pia is looking for a 4-bagger for Germany. And Sweden just struck. Judith struck in her shot. Pia just struck again for a 4-bagger for Germany. Cecilia strike for Denmark. Now Lena is up and she's working on a strike. Netherlands got 2 girls striking right now on 17-18. One working on a 3-bagger and one working on a double. Lena with a good break and avoids the split. Nick up for Netherlands. See if she can make it a 4-bagger in lane 17. That's way left. And she got the 6-pin. Hannah striked again for Sweden, and that made it 4 in a row for her. Ellen just with a strike for Sweden, and they're loving it. That's a double for her. Much needed double for her. Germany strikes a lot. They're working on 2 doubles and a 4-bagger. Switzerland is struggling in this game. They're having trouble with filling frames. England is struggling a little bit. It's only Sophie that's really keeping them in a strike for Sweden. Some good frames for Sweden here. Really get back into it. So Denmark with 2 open frames in a row. Now Mika's looking for a double. Netherlands with an open frame as well. Denise looking for a treble. A 3-bagger. Much needed 3-bagger for Netherlands. Mika with a 9, single pin, 2. So Denise looking for a triple. 3-bagger here? No. The 2 for 10. They're really struggling on 17 and 18. Mika with a spare. Hannah is working on a 4-bagger on lane 11. There it is. Oh, almost. 10 pin. It's a great shot. Germany with 2 open frames for the 2 girls. We had some strikes. Now Marisa is working on a double. Really much needed strike to keep Germany in this. It's a 4-pin. Finland with a much needed strike right there. So they're working on a strike, spare, a 3-bagger and a strike. England is struggling, working on a double and an open and 2 spares. Sweden just missed a single pin. And Emma just the 10 pin to miss out on the double. Germany, and that's a strike. Fiorentina is right back at it. Spare for Sweden. Russia with some spares and an open frame. Nika with a strike for Denmark, with Capsauter off a good frame for Denmark with 3 strikes and a spare. Netherlands have missed a single pin in this frame. The other 2 struck. And 6-10 for Denise. Polina with a spare for Russia. Need to get back into striking and fill frames. Hannah's up for Sweden. There it is, strike. Iceland is striking a bit right now. And Finland with a single pin miss. That's costly. Three-bagger for Elise. Team England. Elisabeth is up on lane 6. And a flick split. Seems to hook at her feet. Ukraine's Maria is up with three-bagger here and working to get 4. On lane 13. Looks good. There it is. 4 in a row. But she needs some help from her teammate to really make a difference. Germany with a spare, so they're working on a strike and 3 spares. First frame. Finland with an open frame again. England an open frame. England is working on a 3-bagger, spare and an open. Finland 2 strikes and 2 opens. Sweden is working on 2 spares and 2 strikes. Russia with a great spare right there. Cecilia is stepping up for Denmark right now with a 3-bagger. So Megan's got a 10 pin. Denmark. Netherlands have a spare and a strike here in the 6th frame. And a spare for both Netherlands and Denmark here. Seems that the scores are dropping a bit here in the second game. They're really struggling with the transition, but it also seemed like the girls really didn't agree on what kind of surface that should be bowled with from the start. And that could give some challenges down the stretch. And also with the men's, we had the teams in the top of the leaderboard. They were following each other. We don't really have that with the ladies here, except for Russia following Denmark. Denmark following Russia, of course. But they're playing in two completely different areas. Mika with a strike for Denmark. Denise with a spare for Netherlands. Denmark working on a 3-bagger, strike, spare and double. Netherlands working on 3 spares and a strike. Bianca with a good break for a strike. Sweden are really stepping up this game. Emma's on lane 12 right now, working on a strike. Judith got a double, and Hannah's working on a double as well. Double right there for Emma, great shot. Germany is working on 3 spares and a strike. Facing 20 under. Judith with a 10-pin. Just missed out on the 3-bagger. Finland is really struggling. Pippi with yet another open frame. Elika with an open frame. Magyana is working on a double. Mila is working on a spare for Team Finland. They really need to start stepping up. England starts striking. Sophie with a strike. Lucy with a double. Elisa with a 4-bagger. And then Isabel with a spare. Team England just to the final. Probably Elizabeth will show up again to give Team England yet another. And a strike there for Sophie. If Isabel can find the same great play as yesterday, Team England will be in a great position. Two strikes for Germany to start frame 8 with. The Goldback working for a triple. It's got an 8. Cecilia with yet another strike. Much needed for Denmark right now, as some of the girls are struggling to fill frames. Russia's Paulina is doing a good job of filling frames. She's working on a strike right here. She's getting a double. There it is. A good break for a double. Swedish Hannah just made another strike for treble. And Emma's working on a double. Elise just made a spare. Let's see if Emma can make it 3 in a row. On lane 11. Push. There it is. Trip to 4 pin for a triple. Germany with 3 strikes and a spare in the 8th frame. Set up nicely for the 9. Sophie strike, Lucy striked. Elise with a 9 miss. And Elise going up to finish off the 7th frame for Team England. Let's see if she's figured it out. Hasn't changed ball yet, but there it is. Oh, what a good shot by her though. 7 pin. Germany with yet another strike. A triple for Franziska. Cecilia with another strike for Denmark. Another and a strike for Lena as well. See if Megan can pick up her 9 pin. There it is. The Netherlands with a spare and a strike. A 5 pin right now in the 8th frame. Denise opened her 7th frame for the Netherlands. Right now it's not many doubles, but some open frames here and there. Hannah with a 6 in her 9th frame. She spared that one. It's a good spare. Germany with yet another strike. 3 strikes in the 9th frame. They are set up beautifully for the 10th frame. See if Marisa can make it a double for her in the 9th frame. See for the 10th frame. And there it is. Shot. 4 in a row for Team Germany. Sophie keeps striking Team England. Lucy's up on lane 5. Mariana from Finland is in 6. Mariana, and they need a strike for her. I need a strike right there just to get a little bit out of it. There is a strike for her. Lucy with them serve split. Really seemed like Team Finland had the wrong game plan going in. They haven't really figured it out yet, and both the boys and girls are struggling. That's so unlike them. Cecilia will get another strike. She can finish out the 10th frame for 266. Mika unfortunately opened the 8th frame. So the three Line and Megan and Mika can shoot out 9 and 10 frame for 2-0. Line working on a strike. Got an 8. Netherlands with a beautiful split spare. The 9th frame. Maria Koshel from Russia is working on the first strike in the 10th. Get this one for 230. She's gonna have to settle for 220. 223 with a spare. Sweden with a good break. It's a 4-bagger for Emma. Pretty cool, all the Swedish supporters have the same jersey with their own name on it, who they're rooting for. It's pretty awesome. Francesca with yet another strike for the Germans. She's up to a 4-bagger now. She can close out to 206. Yet another strike for Emma. They're loving it right now. They know they need him. They can really separate themselves right now from some of the other teams. Ooh. 7-pin for Germany and a 190 score. Isabel and Lucy open for Team England. They need Sophie to keep striking. Finland, at least just struck again for a double. Emma struck out for 239. Sophie Thompson, 10-pin. Fiorentina is up for Germany on lane 10. She's working on a double. Judith just strike for Sweden. She can shoot 216 with 2 strikes more. A 6 count for Germany. Sophie with the spare for Team England. Denmark with an open and 3 strikes in the 9th frame to go into the 10th frame with. The Netherlands had 2 open frames in that 9th frame, and 2 spares. It's going to be a tough game for Netherlands. Denmark needs Cecilia to keep striking. We need a big game from her. Shooted with a spare for Sweden and a 206 score for her. And now Hannah's up. Cecilia with yet another strike. That's 7 in a row for her. Hannah's up for Sweden, working on a spare, can shoot 256. Really give the Swedish girls a good score here. Let's see, lane 12. Got a push. 6-pin. Good thing she didn't split it. Germany with a split. That's a costly 10th frame for them. Finland starts striking now. They're working on doubles and back. And unfortunately, we made a miss. But some strikes for Finland to really get them back in the game. And a spare for Hannah Ekberg. So with a strike they're gonna shoot 870. And a total of 1650. It's a good score. Let's see how the Danish girls are finishing up. Cecilia struck out for 266, very important for Denmark. Lena got the first strike in the 10th. She can finish out for 170. Lena shot 160. Now Megan is up for the Danes, working on a strike. And she struck, really important for Denmark. Right there. She can close out for 203. 202. Germany shot 818. Could have been a better score, but the last player struck out, or double 5. So they're at 1605. It's a good game for the Germans, but could have been Could have been more. Both England and Finland are working on getting a good score out of 5 and 6 to get something going before the last game. Sophie Thompson with a 2:35. Really great game for her, from her, which could have been more. Let's see Megan Struck again. So that's a double, so she's in the 2-0. She will get to 2:03 with a strike again. Very important for the Danes. And an 8 in the field shot, so 2:01. Really important free bagger from her. Now Mika is up. The Netherlands are really struggling this game. Mika with a clutch strike. Netherlands with yet another open. That's gonna cost. They're shooting 669 in this one. They have a lot of work in front of them if they want to get into the middle round. Sweden wins with a total of 1650, which is surely into top 4 now. Two with a spare 8 with 10 frame. Out is up. 10 frame. Both Finnish girl who had strikes up to the 10 frame didn't strike. Shot and 1 open and 2 spares out of it. Not the results they were looking for. But it seemed like they started to strike more. At least with a strike for Team England, very important. And Team Denmark finished their game with Mika striking out for 201. 828 and a total of 1675. So they're leading the Swedes by 25 pins. So let's get down to Finland-England pair and see how they finish off the game. 7. Here. So we got a max score of 746 to Finland. And now we got a 9 there, so it's gonna be at least. So it's gonna be a max score of 736. if she spares. And it seems like the Swedish boys made a European record through all 3 games, through the first 3 games. So congratulations to them. That's pretty cool. They also bowled really, really, really good, and especially that last game. Wow, they were on fire. A strike for Isabel. Stepping up when she needs to. Let's see if she can put together another one. For a 3-bagger. Much needed. Almost tripped the 2-pin. Okay, they're gonna shoot 802. 802. I believe with a spare. That's a good score. They struggled a bit to begin with. Struggled throughout the game. She missed it, so it's gonna be 801. Still 16-10. That's still in the top 4. The Russians were the 786, and that's 1577 for them. So the Russians just outside top 4 with 28 pins behind Germany before the 3rd game.
Tuurlijk joh, hè? Ik sta op en jij gaat gelijk in het hoekje zitten. Ik ook hoor. In de hoek. In de hoek. Dat is wel heel relaxed kijken. Ik kijk altijd heel relaxed. Nou, dat is ook wel. Maar die valt ze nu dan weg. Dan zie je maar de helft. Hij loopt aardig.
The Czech Republic has started this game off really good. They got some ground to make up for, and they are a little over 100 pins behind top 4. They've started with 2 doubles and a strike spare and a strike spare. Sweden is struggling to begin with. 3 open frames and a double. Czech Republic with yet another strike. Makes it a double for the first bowler. And the second bowler working on a spare. Oh, pocket 7. Sorry, pocket 10 pin. Denmark is also struggling this game to begin with. They are on lane 1 and 2. Could be a little tricky. Sweden with a strike. The first frame. Third frame. Now Emma from Sweden. He's gotta hurry. 2-4-10 split. Bianca from Netherlands have started with a 3-bagger. Germany is struggling to strike. Got 2 open frames, 0 doubles, and only 1 strike. Cecilia from Denmark with a 4-pin. I think Mika struck. It looks like Megan missed her single pin. Another open frame from Sweden's Emma. Judith's up for Sweden. Got a strike. Much needed for Sweden. Get some momentum into this game. Hannah's up next and she's working on a double. Hannah with the super washout. That was not what they needed right now. Marisa from Germany going for a strike. There it is, strikes for her. They got 2 strikes in the 3rd frame and 2 spares. Czech Republic with a 3-bagger, a double and 2 spares going into the 4th frame. Strike for Sophie. Getting back into it after an open frame. Muriel from Switzerland with a strike also. Another strike for Michaela from Czech Republic. They can this time. Lena with a strike. They got 2 spares and a strike in the 4th frame. It's important for the Danes to just fill frames. Mika got a strike. That's a double. Much needed. To really get to really get some momentum going. Team England is struggling a bit here to begin with. Hannah made the super washout for Sweden. And 9 spare for Elise. Francesca up for Germany on lane 11. Working to get her first strike in this game. That will count 6 pins. Netherlands Bianca is working on a 4-bagger right now. Emma's up for Sweden. She's looking to get back after 2 open frames. A 10 pin for Emma. Russia is working on 2 doubles. An open frame and a spare. They just converted the 2-7 split. It's a good start for Russia. Finland is doing a better job of filling frames this game, and Czech Republic keeps striking. 4th bagger to their closing girl and a 3-bagger to Marika. The Danes with a strike, an open and a strike in the 5th frame. None of the strikes were doubles. Germany with a double. Really important strike right here. As they can see Russia striking on the lane right next to them. Judith with a 10 pin. Seems like they're struggling a bit with carry. The Swedish girls on lane 13. Pia's looking for her first strike in this game for Germany. There it is. Brooklyn. Judith with a spare for Sweden. Now let's see if Hannaka can get back with a strike. Marissa also looking for a double for Team Germany. to finish off a good frame for them with a spare and 2 strikes. Hannah with a 4-pin. Marisa with a double. The Germans are responding. Michaela from Czech Republic with a 7. 7 spare for her after the treble. Mika with a triple for Denmark and Cecilia with a double for Denmark. Very much needed to get some comfort into this girls squad. Maria Koshel from Russia looking for a triple. Freebagger didn't get it. 4-pin. Czech Republic with another strike. They're really off to a great start here. Cecilia just made another strike for Denmark. That's 3 in a row. And Mika made 4 in a row. They're really stepping up for Denmark this game. Line with a strike also. Really important to get her going. Sweden with 2 strikes and 2 spares in 5th frame. And Elise with a double, and Emma with a double as well. The Swedes are loving it. They know they need to get back into it in this game. After a struggle to begin with. Francesca with a spare for Germany. They're working on a double and a spare and an open frame. Czech Republic had an open frame to start the 6th frame with, and then a strike. Now Susanna with an 8-1. Now Anna is up for Czech Republic to see if she can get back in the striking zone. Elise from England is really keeping England alive right now with her strikes. They need one more from her side right here. She's working on 4-bagger. The other girls are struggling this game. Cecilia from Denmark will get another strike. Now let's see Elise with a 4-pin. Here with a 6-split. Finland have a lot of opens and a lot of strikes. And Lena with a 10-pin from Denmark. Nika had an open for Denmark in her last shot with a 5-3. It was costly, but the other girls are helping her out. Pepe with a 6-1 for Finland. Now let's see Isabel. She needs to step up for Team England right now. With a 7 split. They're struggling right now on 3 and 4. Sweden struck all 4 in the 6th frame. Russia with 2 opens in a row right here to begin the 7th frame with, the Netherlands. Russia is working on 2 spares, an open and a double. And a 30 under par through 5 frames. MS up for Sweden, working on a double on lane 14. Swedes could need a strike from her. Brooklyn for a good break for Team Sweden. Finland keeps striking, working on a double, a 4-bag and a strike. Mila's up next and she's working on a strike. Cecilia keeps striking for Denmark. She's really stepping up right now. Good for her after yesterday's struggles. So Mila from Finland, she struck. Double for Mila. Important one for Team Finland. So working on 3 doubles right now. They need Pepe to join the team of strikes. Team England is really struggling right now. Could be very costly for them this game. Germany is also struggling. Just got a double right there, much needed after an open frame in the 6th frame. Great strike for Megan Wright for Denmark, as you probably heard. They are really looking to secure the number 1 spot before tomorrow. But Sweden won't back down so easily, working on 3 doubles and a spare. Germany's got 2 strikes and a spare. And a 7 count right now in the 7th frame. Finland strikes again. It's a 3-bagger for Elise. Mariana is looking for a 5-bagger right now on lane 7. Let's see. Finland? Oh, 10 pin. And an open frame for Germany. England struggling. They're opening frames right now without a double. They're working on 2 spares right now in the 8th frame. And they got another spare right there. Before Isabel is finishing off the 8th frame for Team England. The lanes Russia and Sweden are playing on are currently down. So waiting for the lanes to come back on to see. There. Denmark with a 4-pin in the 10th frame. With a spare there and a strike, she shoots 227. Finland's Mila with a strike. Czech Republic has begun opening frames the last couple of frames. Isabel with a much needed strike for Team England. All of them need to step up right now and deliver. And 13 and 14 are back on. And at least with a strike. Emma is up for Team Sweden. Working on a 3-bagger. Looks good. Oh, 10 pin. the Danes with 2 open frames here in the 10th, which means Team Sweden probably will get their first seats before tomorrow. With the first spot. Hannah with a strike again for Team Sweden. Now Ellen's up. Germany starts striking again, but still they got a lot of open frames. Nico with a spare for Denmark, goes to finish off. With a strike they'll shoot 765. And for a total score of 1640. Sorry, 2440.
Okay, come on.
Ellen strikes for Team Sweden. Daria from Russia strikes. Gives them a much needed strike right now. They are looking to get back into top 4. Emma with a 4-pin.
No, we don't have start available.
Sophie Thompson with a single pin miss in the first frame for Team England in the 10th frame. They really struggled this game, so they're gonna need a great 10th frame for the other 3 goals. Let's see if Lucy can strike here. No, she can't. She got the first one, didn't get the second one. There's a lot of teams struggling here the last game. Kinda saw the same with the boys. Where some players striked a lot, but still there was a lot of players who didn't really strike, and as a whole for the team it was a struggle, and it seems the same here. Lise from Finland also made a split in her 10th frame. And again, we'll try to get some of the teams to get a quick interview and hear about their day. And that's going to be on channel 2. If we can get some of the teams to take their time. See if Hannah keeps striking for Sweden. She's up on lane 14. Seems to be some sort of troubles with the lanes again. 13 and 14 where Sweden and Russia are playing. Let's look down to Team Finland. Down here. Finland need a good 10 frame to give themselves a chance for tomorrow. England is bowling a costly game. Mila with another strike for Finland. Very important. England's Isabel with a 6-pin. She really can't seem to figure it out today. But all of Team England struggled on lane 3 and 4 except Elise. Strike there for Isabel, which puts England at 23-32 at a total. Happy with a strike for Finland. Need 2 more from her side to get to 22-06. And we're gonna have an interview with Denmark, and I'm trying to see if they're coming from Team Sweden as well. Finland is going to 16. They're gonna need a good day tomorrow. A really good day to get into the middle round. Germany is looking at a 2400. Right now, it's a good finish for Team Germany. Let's see if Marissa can finish it off. And Eileen with an open frame for Sweden. After her double, she made a 5 and 3. Emma with a 7 spare in her 10th frame.
Just push her away.
Let's see Marissa. Way right in 7. Marissa's going for a spare for Team Germany on lane 11.
We're sick of hearing some things like that.
She chops it. So a total for Germany is 23.92. You did strike for Sweden. Sweden is going to lock up that first seat, that first spot before tomorrow. Russia is struggling a bit this game. The messenger for Team Sweden, there it is! For a double, and they're loving it. They're gonna get the first spot for tomorrow, no doubt. With a 4 pin for 203. The Czech Republic is finishing on 22 but 63. Also need a very good day tomorrow too. Need a good day tomorrow. Hannah with a 7 pin for Sweden. (23:46) for Russia, and I actually believe they are moving into the 4th spot right now. Wait, that's a rare miss by Hannah. So the Swedish girls are shooting 24-48 and 9 pins in front of Denmark before tomorrow, which caps off this day. We'll have some interviews on Channel 2 in just a moment. So that caps off today's first round of the both girls and boys team event. On channel 2 we're gonna have a quick interview with the Danish girls and the Swedish girls, which currently are in first and second spot before tomorrow. So that's all for me. I hope you have enjoyed today, and we'll see you in the morning.